Good morning, everybody. I'd just like to welcome you all to our second webinar on hospitality and hotels focused on Sri Lanka. I'd like to first obviously thank our speakers and also our sponsors and obviously you for attending. Zureli works with a lot of companies to help find solutions, and so if there are any questions or issues that you'd like to ask us, we're here to obviously to help. But today's focus will be on hospitality. Sadly, one of the speakers, Chris from Blue Skies, can't make it, but we will be recording his presentation and that will be included in the email that you get in the coming days, so you won't miss out on anything. It's also important to remember that we do have a lot of other seminars coming up over the next month, so please do sign up for them as well and invite your friends, your colleagues, and anybody else who's interested in helping world and hotels be a little kinder on the planet. So on that, I'm going to hand over to Rebecca for a few words from her, and I hope you enjoyed today's event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tim. Welcome to our guests. Thank you for making the time to come and listen to this webinar. Thank you so much to the speakers. We're looking forward to hearing your presentations, and of course to the Zureli team who's making all of this happen. My name is Rebecca, and I work for the German Development Corporation. We're in Sri Lanka since more than 50 years, and we're commissioned by the German Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development. In my project, which is the project to support small and medium enterprises, we have one component for the tourism sector. We believe that tourism is going to bounce back stronger than before, and that the new tourism will be better than before as well. So for everyone working in hospitality, now is the time to really think in what direction you want to develop. And we hope that these webinars help you to find solutions that are so useful to your business, are good for the planet, and also really impress your clientele. So welcome. And our first speaker, as Tim mentioned, sadly, Chris couldn't make it, but our first speaker is Dimitri. She is the Assistant Marketing Manager at Haley's Eco Solutions, and she's going to be telling us about Haley's Fiber.
Thank you, Rebecca. Very good afternoon to you all. As Rebecca introduced, my name is Dimitri Vallage, and I'm working for Eco Solution Sector in Haley's PLC. In my presentation, I will be going through our company details as well as the product details that are really important for green property management. Let me open my presentation for you. Okay, so first of all, I will give you a brief introduction of our company. As you all know, Haley's is the largest and most diversified conglomerate in Sri Lanka with a history of more than 143 years. And also I'm proud to say that our group is accounting for more than 3.2% of Sri Lanka's export income. Haley's was the first company to surpass $1 billion revenue in Sri Lanka as well. Also, Haley's is having a very strong market position with number of key industries, and from them, Haley's considered as the leading player in activated carbon, as well as the industrial and household glove production. So next slide shows the 16 different sectors operated under Haley's, and Eco Solutions is one of the main sectors, which was the reason to start up Haley's company. So Haley's Eco Solutions is a leading manufacturer and exporter of coconut fiber related products with a product portfolio of more than 1,200 variations. And we serve more than 650 customers in 50 plus countries as we are mainly engaged in export business. But also we are supplying to local market as well. We have factories in Sri Lanka, India, and Indonesia. We have 10 factories in Sri Lanka, 2 in India, and 1 in Indonesia. This slide shows few images of our factories located in Sri Lanka. Not only that, we have been awarded in different award ceremonies, especially like in Presidential Export Awards and also National Chamber of Exporters Awards. We have gained different certifications, which are very important when being a manufacturer and exporter. Those certificates includes ISO 9001, ISO 14001, SA 8000, BRC, BSCI, GOLS, and Organic Standard as well. As I explained in a previous slide, we have three main subsectors, and during next few slides, I will be explaining each of these product categories. And I would like to say that these items are including products and solutions, which are pretty much important for green property management, especially in Sri Lanka as well. So the first category is traditional fibers, which includes coir twine, twisted fiber, and mattress fiber. So these twines are used in different applications, especially as to grow hop and other wineries, and also for aquaculture applications, and also for gardening and carpet and matting production as well. So since you all know, in industries like hotels and landscaping industries, these products can be used pretty much. And also we can supply fiber in these forms as well, which are twisted fiber and mattress fiber. Especially these can be used for automobile upholstery, drainage and air condition filters as well. Also for bedding applications. Next item category is erosion control solutions. So this category includes geologs and pillows, geotextiles, geoblankets. These products provide immediate protection for the soil and prevent loss of seeds due to wind and rain erosion, and also promote establishment of vegetation. Also, these products are helping to absorb and retain moisture in soil. So if you're having lands which are having slopes, but you also need to grow flower plants and do landscaping, you can use this material and grow your plants according to your designs. This will help not to have erosion in your lands. And also there's another application, since we are having construction of highways, we can use these items for those applications as well. Then I'm moving to the next category, which is growing media, and it includes product categories such as grow bags, grow blocks, briquettes, and also loose fiber bales. So we supply them based on different custom applications. So as the first category is grow bags, this is a compressed slab of growing media, which is packed in a polypropylene bag, which can be used directly for planting. This is a very famous and a fast moving product, since those can be used directly in greenhouses or nurseries with controlled irrigation systems. Especially this will be helpful to be used in hotels and resorts as well. And also we can supply this growing media in the forms of blocks, briquettes, discs, or the loose fiber bales forms. These can be used based on your requirement, and we can also supply these products with different pH levels, EC levels, and also different nutrient levels as per the requirement of plant. And also these products can be supplied as 100% cocoa peat, or also a mix of cocoa peat, husk chip, and chopped fiber, which are used differently for different plants. If you consider tomato, it is a different mix. If you consider strawberry, we use a different mix. So likewise, based on your plant, based on your requirement, if you are using them for flowers, flower plants, we can give that mix for you. So then the loose fiber bales are normally comes in 25 kg bales. So that can be also supplied based on your requirement. And the next category will be very important for you, which is horticulture products. And that includes cocoa pots, basket liners, cocoa poles, weed discs, floating islands, and microgreen seedling sheets. Basket liners are molded coir liners, which can be produced in different shapes and also different colors and sizes based on customer requirement. So especially in hotel industry, this can be used to for landscaping and also around the hotels to give a natural beauty with different colors of flower plants. And also you can use cocoa pots on behalf of plastic pots. These can be also supplied in different sizes, shapes, and colors. When using cocoa pots, you don't need to remove the pot and move the plants into the soil. You can directly move the plant with cocoa pot to the soil. So that's easy when you're seedling small plants. And next is cocoa poles, which can be used for plants like creepers and vines. These cocoa poles are made using rubberized coir sheets wrapped around a pole. So these are providing extensive grip to the creeper, allowing faster growth. These are also available in different sizes, and these can be extended using another pole, or these can be also used as a fence. And the next item category is winter mats. Actually, these are mainly used in countries like seasonal changes. But in Sri Lanka also, we can use this product to protect the plants during windy seasons. And also, the next product is weed disc, which helps to suppress weed plants and also retain moisture around the plant. As you can see in the picture, it retains the moisture around the root so that you don't need to water frequently. And also, it helps you to suppress weed growth, minimizing the need for weedicides. These are also available in different sizes. If you have a different sizes of pots, we can supply them in different sizes or the shapes. This can be a square, this can be a round, any shape that you want. We have different cutters in our product range, and also we are able to supply them with new cutters for the new sizes. These are also increasing the visual appearances as well. And the cocoa bark guard can be used during bad weather conditions to reduce the friction in between trees and also to protect the tree bark or the trunk. And another special product is micro seedling sheets, which can be used to grow small microgreen plants. These are very famous in hotel industry, which can be used to add color, texture, or flavor to variety of foods as a garnish or ingredient. These in the market, these are very expensive, but for you, if you are engaged in hotel industry, you can have your own microgreen plants inside your hotels. And the next product, which is the floating island, is also very important for the hotels and resorts, which are using natural water resources or the man-made water resources. You can use them in lakes, ponds, or rivers to create natural habitats, which helps to have small creatures like frogs, turtles, and many more. It gives a natural beauty and adds a value, since these floating islands are helping to clean the water, which as they absorb bad substances and chemicals in water, and that helps to grow the plant. Not only these products, we supply other coir molded products such as seedling trays. These trays are helping to grow small plants and transferring them to the soil. Not only that, we can supply coir bases for the car seats as well. Currently, we are supplying these for high-end European car models, including Mercedes S-Class, and also for some USA car seat buyers as well. But this can be also supplied to Sri Lankan manufacturers if they are interested. Next, I'm moving to the bedding products, which are very important if you are in hotel industry. So we supply them in raw materials like mattress blocks, sheets, and also as finished mattresses, and also the material like felt sheets and flock as well. So for more information, you can log in and see our website, haleysmattresses.com. And also you can go to our showrooms, Haley's Mattress showrooms, which is located in Colombo, as well as in Ekala, so that you can see and experience our mattresses. So when we are going into the detail, we have different machineries which we can manufacture these sheets and coir blocks, and also flock and felt. And we currently we are engaged in producing finished mattresses under Haley's Mattresses brand, and also Spring Wall brand, which is the #1 Canadian mattress brand. We are the sole manufacturer in Sri Lanka for this Spring Wall brand. Those mattresses also you can see and you can buy from our showrooms, and also you can contact our marketing staff and get more details if you are interested. And now I'm moving into the second category of floor coverings, which is the second subsector of our eco-solution sector. And this is also very important for your industries to be used in your hotels, resorts, or the homes. Anywhere we are using floor coverings to remove dust entering to our locations. So in these floor coverings, we have different types such as wire and coir scraper mats, which you can see in the screen. These are made using coir rods and wire frames. And also we can supply PVC and latex bagged tufted coir mats. These can be designed stenciled as per your required design. You can use a theme, or you can target a holiday like Christmas, and you can have a different design based on your requirement. Especially in countries like USA, they change these mats during different seasons. And also we can supply woven coir mats. This mat is having a pretty much weight rather than other mats. And we have the factory in Goa to produce these mats. And these can be also stenciled in different designs as per the customer requirement. Friendly natural products. So we are producing them in our Katana factory, and we can supply them to our local market as well. And next I'm moving to brushware, which includes the brushes produced using wooden or the plastic bag with natural coir fiber and also palmyra. Not only that, plastic fibers as well. So for more information, you can see our website ravibrush.com, and there you can see different types which we can supply. And these brushes include different types such as industrial brushes and brooms, domestic brushware, hygiene brushware, paint brushes, and plastic brush bags. So our production location is in A-Color. And this slide shows the different products that we are producing here and supplying to different customers. And also, this is a famous product in Sri Lankan homes, Ikal broom, which is Idala. This is also produced in A-Color factory. And these can be, these are plastic brushes, which can be also produced in A-Color factory. And also these paint brushes. These are very famous in local market under Ravi brand, Ravi paint brushes. And this is our production facility. So that brings to the end of the presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm the managing partner of Community International. It's a family-run business. And we manufacturing eco-friendly products like handloom textiles, eco-friendly surface cleaners, and organic farming. Today, I present to you about our Sinasol natural surface cleaners.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm here to introduce our Sinasol 100% natural, environmental friendly surface cleaners. Sinasol products being 100% natural, and it is very much different from the other eco brands because we are using 100% plant-based materials as our raw materials. And Sinasol, when you use Sinasol, it's reduced the health risk of using harsh chemicals, toxics, and overpowering odors, and thus creating a very pleasant and safe environment for the staff. Not only that, it reduces the use of water, time, plus saving a lot of money, as well as minimizing the environmental impact. Since there's no rinse off necessary after using Sinasol surface cleaners, there's no risk of contaminating the earth with the effluent discharge. So there's no risk of getting soil and water resources contaminated. And then another major important thing is we supply business to business in a bulk packages, thus minimizing the use of plastic containers. And also we encourage everyone to reuse the containers, and we refill them and deliver them in the same old container. So there's a minimum usage of plastics. For the Sinasol products, we use our own cinnamon leaf oils, which is organic and it's been manufactured on our own premises. And we source other ingredients locally, like providing the income opportunities for the local community. and we employ the community people. So in all our earnings circulate among the village people. And we don't add any artificial chemicals or any flavorings or any fragrances. What you smell, what you see in our product is all natural, all plant extracts. So the multi-surface cleaner, it can be used on any surfaces, wood, laminate, ceramic, etc., to clean your rooms, clean your reception area, restaurant area. The people who use them, the hoteliers, people like Jet in Colombo 7 and Tree of Life, the Startup Nursery, it is very good for the people, and it control the mosquitoes, ants and flies because of the cinnamon fragrance. And you spray it and wipe it clean with the cloth, that's all. So it is very much pleasant environment creates with the cinnamon fragrance. The window cleaner, it's a heavy duty and it's a lovely fragrance with cinnamon and lemongrass, and cleans sparklingly, smear free. So you don't need to rinse off, just spray and wipe it off. So there's no danger of getting flash water surrounding where you clean. And it is very much reduced time in cleaning, and especially the bugs tend to keep away from the window because of the essential oil we use on these cleaners. And the Cinosol floor cleaner. This is being used in Yoga Lanka retreat, Greenpeace, places where they promote yoga retreat, and they found out when you clean with the floor cleaner, it gives very pleasant environment for yoga people to practice, because you don't inhale any toxic chemical fumes or anything, and it's a lovely citrusy fragrance you inhale, and sparkling clean floor. It's a very good environment to practice your yoga. As well as in the nurseries, it's a very children friendly, so they can move about and they can play all over without getting any chemical absorption. With the screen cleaner, you can clean your computers, laptops, TVs, and all the digital equipment, smartphones, etc., keeping germs away. The washing up liquid. This is without using any harsh chemicals or anything, all plant ingredients. Just washes your grease and dirt without leaving any residues. It's a natural aroma, plant-based ingredients. And it is very kind to your hands and form very less froth, thus minimize the use of rinsing off after using the chemical. The bathroom cleaner. It is very tough on soap, scums and other dirts, and leaving the gleaming clean bathroom. Again, there's no toxic bleaching chemicals being used, all biodegradable, and no effect on aquatic life. Again, with the toilet bowl cleaner, clean your toilet without using any nasty chemicals, very strong chemicals, no bleaching, no any of the chemicals being used, all plant ingredients and natural ingredients. So very environmental friendly and fully biodegradable. And all these products are septic tank friendly because no harm of killing necessary bacteria you required for the further processes. So one major advantage of using Sinasol products are that. This oven cleaner, again, is 100% natural product and no caustic or anything being used to clean. It is very effective on grease, oil, and all being accumulated during usage over a period. Very effective cleaning, and you spray and just wipe it clean. Since all the products locally sourced raw materials, and it's a community oriented product, we continue. Again, for the business to business consumers, we always give the discounted prices compared to business to customers, so they can always buy bulk, and thus reducing the usage of, again, plastics and other even the packaging materials, etc. Even during logistic operations, expenses also cut down to a minimum, and adding carbon dioxide to the environment also being controlled because we supply the bulk containers to the business to business. You can always contact us, all details are given. Thank you very much.
Question from Mr. Ajit regarding the packaging. Can we maybe address the question that came in the Q&A?
Sure. Mr. Ajit, there was a question. I hope you can see it.
Yeah.
So I think you mentioned that if people buy in bulk, then it's not necessary in plastic containers, but usually your products are still packaged in plastic.
Yes. For business to business, again, we use plastic containers. But we encourage them to reuse them. We collect them and we reuse them for the continuing orders.
Great. So you have a system to give back those containers.
Sorry.
So if I understand correctly, you refill the containers, so they're not a one-use time. So
that's right.
Is that right?
That's right.
Okay,
that's
so
right.
we can go back and you would refill them with the product, and therefore we're not using plastic at all.
Well, we can't say it's a zero usage plastic, no, but we keep to a minimum possible, because if we use, for example, glass containers, it's a lot of weight involved in handling during the transportation. That kind of the practical issues are there. So, but we always use the recycled plastic containers as well.
Okay. Thank you.
So on behalf of Blue Sky International, good evening to everybody, and also a big thank you to Zureli for organizing this platform, and also to giving us an opportunity to present our capabilities. As you can see, we are represented here under the green property maintenance topic. And just a little bit about our company. We are a relatively young company. We established in 2019 by two professionals with about 25 years experience, mainly focusing on engineering and supply contracting services. And as you can also see that we are specializing in a myriad of capabilities involving renewable energy, heating, construction, and agricultural machinery. And at the bottom, our capability in terms of service portfolio includes annual maintenance contracts, one-time services, and equipment repair and rectification services. I would like to stress here, I think what is important here is in terms of our portfolio is while we are able to offer many after-sales services, we would like to focus our attention mostly on to commercial and institutional clients, and in particular to the hotel industry. I think most of the products which we are involved in are anyway used in the hotels, and therefore years of experience has allowed us to be well versed in the machineries as well as the procedures in hotels and the hospitality industry. Not from a 5-star even to a boutique hotel or even to a lodge. This is just a brief of our areas, our capability, our focus areas. So we specialize in the HVAC realm or the industry, as well as we also do a lot of data center cooling equipment projects as well as after-sales services. We also work with many kitchen and laundry companies, global companies, and that has allowed us to do maintenance on behalf of them as well. Solar hot water and solar power systems for commercial buildings is something which is a hot topic these days. Last but not least, we also do tea plantations and tea processing facilities, the machinery involved in these. Once again, I would like to stress that while we are able to do many things, we also would like, as I believe Zureli is also focusing more onto the hospitality industry, we would like to mention that one of the, let's say, the USPs which we can offer and which we bring to the table is our flexibility in terms of the services, in terms of meeting customer budgets, and also handling challenging and difficult tasks where maybe other larger companies would not want to take on. So this, our being a relatively small company, makes us agile and nimble and able to give a better service, a better focus, and a better attention to our customers. So I would also like to point out here in particular where the HVAC, that is heating, ventilation, air conditioning industry, and for hotels. As you know, there is something called planned preventive maintenance, where you have to make sure your maintenance program is in sync, especially when guests are arriving, your equipment have to work, your machinery cooling has to happen. The guest should be obviously comfortable and recommend you and would want to come again. So air conditioning, as you know, is a very important part of a hotel, and therefore maintenance to that tune is also equally important. And I believe most hoteliers definitely are familiar with it. So maintenance, one benefit of a proper maintenance schedule is, of course, apart from saving saving on the operating costs and also any breakdowns, it also enables the hotel to get the optimum in terms of power consumption, the most optimum power consumption. I would like to mention one thing in particular at this point, is that for hotels and hoteliers, maintenance, preventive maintenance, planned preventive maintenance is paramount. I think most hoteliers will know that, because if you have your maintenance and your equipment running at optimum conditions, not only will the guests be happy and would want to come back and stay with you, but also it will help you to optimize on your energy costs, because a good piece of machine, if it's maintained well, will give the most optimum performance, unlike a machine that is not maintained properly, and that would also contribute to high energy costs. And of course, in a global scale, that would also contribute to a larger carbon footprint. Or it also depends, especially in air conditioning. As you know, there are refrigerants which are harmful to the ozone layer, and also contributes to global warming. So some of these air conditioners, if they are not maintained properly, and if you have gas leaks, then that could be obviously detrimental to the environment in general. So therefore, maintenance where HVAC is concerned is extremely important. And I think we are very fortunate in Sri Lanka. We have very good maintenance teams for in hotels. So I'm sure. However, our company, being a specialist maintenance company and mainly targeting hotels, small to large hotels, we would be able to give you that extra service. And also, if you have any challenging areas where you need to, there's some repairs to be needed to be done, or you want us to come and have a look at some machinery and to get the best out of it, we can come and give you a free sort of observation and make a report for you, inspection visit, and with the hope of joining with you on a maintenance contract, we can come and give you that service, and so feel free to contact us. And as mentioned before, especially even for kitchen and laundry equipment in hotels, you have, especially nowadays, the dry cleaning machines come with various various hydrocarbon, perchlorethylene. This type of, so perchlorethylene again is a very dangerous and very harmful chemical for the user. And there again, if you don't have proper maintenance, any leak can be harmful to your health. So I think most hoteliers are are quite good in Sri Lanka, are familiar with maintenance. But if and ever you all need any support from us, feel free to reach out to us or through Zureli, and we'll be there to support you. Thank you.